Well, you've come to this site probably because you're curious about going to work for an investment banking firm. So if you're looking to work for an investment banking firm, most likely you're going to need to pass the Series 79 exam. First, let's explore why you would want to go to work for an investment bank. The most common reason people want to go to work for investment banking firms is number one, it's among the highest paying careers in the world. People that work in the investment banking area are very highly paid. Now there's a downside to that. The downside is it's known for the extremely long hours that you are expected to work to get ahead with an investment bank. So with that caveat, let's assume that you still are interested in going to work for an investment banking firm. Well, first thing you're going to need to do is probably pass the Series 79 exam. Now, you can take the Series 79 exam and also concurrently take the Securities Industries Essentials Exam, the SIE exam. However, we don't recommend that you try to do that. We recommend that you take the SIE exam before you take the Series 79 exam. The SIE exam may open up a lot of other doors for you than you had anticipated. The SIE exam is a co-requisite for the Series 6 exam, which is the investment company representative exam. The Series 7 exam also requires that you pass the SIE exam. The Series 7 exam is called the General Securities Representative exam, and this is the exam you want to take if you want to become a stockbroker. The Series 22 exam is the Direct Participation Program Representative exam. It is also required for the Series 57 exam, which is the Securities Trader exam. And of course, we've already talked about it's required as a co-requisite for the Series 79 exam, the Investment Banking Representative exam. Also the Series 82 exam, the Private Securities Offering Representative exam, the Series 86 and 87, which is the Research Analyst exam, and the Series 99, which is the Operations Professionals exam. So, first you should study and pass the SIE exam. So who administers the SIE and Series 79 exam? It's Finra, the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority. So you want to go to work for an investment banking firm, why don't you just go and take the Series 79 exam? Well, you can't. In order to take the Series 79 exam, you need to be sponsored by a Finra member. And to be sponsored by a Finra member, you need to be hired by a Finra member. But that's not required for the SIE exam. Anybody that's 18 years or older and pays the test fee can take the SIE exam. You can graduate from high school, turn 18, take the SIE exam. And who do you think an investment banking firm is going to hire? Somebody that has not passed the SIE exam, or someone that they're going to have to hire and train to take the SIE exam? Well, of course, they're going to take somebody that's already taken the bull by the horns and hire somebody that's already passed the SIE exam. So we highly recommend that before you even bother studying for the Series 79 or any of the other qualifying exams, that you take and pass the Securities Industries Essentials Exam, the SIE exam. So where can you get more information on the SIE exam? Well, the website siepodcast.com is a very popular site, and also the Finra website. You can get more information at both those websites. And the SIE podcast is owned by the same people that own the Series 79 podcast. We've devoted ourselves to preparing audio lessons for Finra examinations. And the Securities Industries Essential podcast is one of the most popular series of audio lessons that we offer. It's 37 hours and 10 minutes in total length. And we have very many testimonials that you can read at the website if you're interested. Well, what do you need to understand once you pass the SIE exam and are ready to start studying for the Series 79 exam? The Series 79 exam covers three major areas. The The first is the collection, analysis, and evaluation of data. The second is underwriting, new financing transactions, types of offering, and registration of securities. And the third is mergers and acquisitions, tender offers, and financial restructuring transactions. Let's talk about the collection, analysis, and evaluation of data first. The Series 79 consists of 75 questions. This is the largest section with 37 questions, or 49% of all the questions. To pass the exam, you need to get a score of 73% correct. So what does the collection, analysis, and evaluation of data consist of? Well, it's gathering information from public sources, such as company filings and the internet and other media resources, to do specific analysis of the company, the industry. You also need to understand the capital structure of the company you're looking at and comparable companies, relative valuation measures, and you need to track securities offerings which are similar to the one you're looking at. Most of the information is found in schedules, report statements, and forms filed with the Securities and Exchange Commission. Also, this section talks about permissible communications, what is and is not allowed in communications with clients. You can get a full copy of the outline for the Series 79 exam by going to the Series 79 podcast.com website and signing up for our email list. The second section is underwriting new financing transactions, types of offerings, and registration of securities. This is the second largest section with 20 questions, or 27% of all the questions. This section is going to cover the drafting of offering documents, internal commitment memos, internal sales memos, roadshow presentations, and many other things that you need to learn about. The third section, which is the smallest section, covers mergers and acquisitions, tender offers, and financial restructuring transactions. This is 18 questions, or 24% of all the questions. You're going to be covering sell-side and buy-side transactions and restructuring transactions. You need to understand the preparation, negotiation, and finalization of the engagement letter with the seller, marketing of the transaction, management of the bidding process, and many other areas. On merger and acquisition buy-side transaction, you need to do a lot of analysis before the bid of the company involved, the bidding process, and the execution of the deal. You're also going to need to know about fairness opinions. So how long do you have to take the exam? You're allowed 2 hours and 30 minutes to complete the Series 79 exam. How do you prepare for the Series 79 exam? We always recommend a three-prong approach. Number one, take classes if you can, or watch videos if you can. Number two, read a good text on the material. Get a good book on the Series 79 exam. There are not many out there, I must warn you. And the last is listen to our audio lessons to reinforce the material you learn. The advantage of audio lessons is it does not tie you to a desk. You can listen to audio lessons while you're commuting, exercising, or just wandering about. So we recommend that you watch, read, and listen. The more forms of study that you do, the more likely you are going to be able to retain the material. And we do recommend our series of audio lessons. The lessons for the Series 79 exam are not as extensive as the SIE exam. The SIE exam is going to be a more difficult exam to prepare for than the Series 79 exam. And much of the material you learn in the SIE exam is going to be repeated and relearned for the Series 79 exam. Our series of audio lessons consists of 22 audio lessons, which is about 9 hours and 21 minutes in length. Best of luck in your studies.